ain't got a block. Alexander, sorry.
Point.
Nigga ain't clear on nothing.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied.
I'm talking about nigga ain't clear on nothing, bro. That under man was good. No, I ain't see what he picked. I'm gonna get this.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Eddie.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent.
Push that nigga in, bro. You're sorry as fuck.
Inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Check on nothing.
And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. CD, I know it's just his second year
you ain't in the ball.
But that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year,
the game is over. I'm finna 2 clock. The rest of the game is over.
So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Somebody gotta get my first. I ain't gotta get no first down. You not to get the ball back. Watch this.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. You talk about this Lions defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 40.
Shit don't matter, Rob.
Now, this defense for the Lions, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there.
And this is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
To throw is Jackson. Touchdown! From a yard out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
All right, I just locked in my picks for tonight.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they've climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know this can be a tough thing to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Blaster, 6. White, let's go. 45, blue striker. 6, mega, red, cycle. Claws red. Set, hut.
Back to throw now on first down. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
It's a game of yards. Brings up second and a yard at the Ravens' 37-yard line.
Oh, yeah, ass whooped. Get off, man. I'm done with this shit for this year. It's a redraft.
Red, yellow.
Second and 1. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Lions.
I don't know when to go to work tomorrow.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Fuck no, bro. I work Monday through Friday the whole month of November.
Now he's going to step up and run. The flag comes in.
No, bro, I'm
it's
Tuesday through
incomplete.
Saturday.
And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go.
Fuck. Saturday I'll be chilling, bro, for real. But I mean, it's straight.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's second and long.
Here we go.
But like, I really don't do nothing on Saturday. Chilling. I would have reached for the first time today.
They'll drop the throw.
I think he playing from being like Tuesday.
And he'll get into the end
Thanksgiving.
zone. Touchdown,
KT.
Detroit. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
Hey, did you hear me about your shorts? Yeah, you need to make some shorts and get like the Eric Emanuel shorts, like the material.
This one tied at
You said what?
14 now as he sends this one away.
Yes, you got to do that. That's gonna be so true. You gonna do it?
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further.
That's gonna be hard. And you gotta do like Eric Emanuel colors. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you need to steal like they steal that shit, bro. All right, there y'all, bro. I'm finna go to bed.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
180. 180. That's it.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Looking for the seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Coleman has it here right side. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Keon Coleman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
The
extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Come on, come
A
on.
long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game. Touchdown, Detroit! Jamison Williams with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. These two teams all tied after one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
DC, right?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 3rd down and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
On the double.
44-yard line.
43 red, fight, white. Here we go. Red, cycle, black 40. Set.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Here's Ty Zentner now.
Was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Now Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You always think about picking up the first down, but in this case, they were thinking about something bigger. They were thinking about the home run shot and took it downfield. Unable to connect, but admire the effort.
The Ravens send their punter out now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin first and goal already at the 5-yard line. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. They try to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's third and goal. Three tight ends up front here, third and goal. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on third and goal.
Cougar 19! Watch the bullet, watch the bullet.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Okay, ready?
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Claws on red.
Now back to throw. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Jackson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
He sets to fire deep. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
180. Come on. 180. Nice hot.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that will bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And out of bounds right around the 20. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he? I
think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Again, Jackson. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Report.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now a 3rd and 6. Jackson now. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll bring a tight end in motion. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Now it's Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Finds Gibbs on the check down. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
2nd and 5. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's drill. 52. 52. Drill. Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Red, cycle. Red, set, ready. Blue, 32, green jack. Black ultra. Claude red. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Down, black shot. Hut, hut.
48-yard line.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up.
Black. Smash, red. You, yellow. Watch out, man. 56. Mega. Needle blue. White, white. Hut, hut.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's airing it out for Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Fighting his way through contact. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 58 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel... And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 65 yards. And the Lions are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20 plus. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back. Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, did not allow him to cut upfield. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 61 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Jackson. Got a man, he's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Justin Jefferson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
33. Yep. 43. Black blue. Green jack. Steel black. 6. Mega. Fury yellow. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
49-yard line.
Red. Black shot.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 40.
A gain of 12 yards.
10.
And the Lions first down.
Blaster. 6.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard
They'll
line.
look to throw again. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Second and inches. At the 30-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 55 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
To throw is Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
On his loop for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Ravens 56, Lions 35. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ready up.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Come on, set. 10 seconds.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Black shot. Blaster, 6.
Second and 1. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Third down and 1.
And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Fury, yep, slice blue. Drill down. 60 red. 60 red. White, white. Set.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Brings up second and 17 at the 28-yard line.
On the ball. 22 needle. Rail. 6. Mega. Black Olt. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And pressure coming in. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Blues. Claws.
They're going to look to throw. It's Williams on the catch. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
That's good. For a Lions. First down.
Now back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Blaster. 6. Red. Steal. Here we go. Red. 38. Hut.
Back to throw again. He finds his man. Complete. It's Arnold. A gain there of 21 yards. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Next to score, Ravens 63, Lions 42.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
BC, ready? 13, 13. 180. 180.
Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 17 yards out. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Jair Alexander on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Brian Branch with it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll tuck this and run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First and 10.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice this gain with a slide at the end. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Claws red, drill green, plaster, 6, 7.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal. At the 4-yard line.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
They'll try and throw for it. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
46-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. On the option right is Jackson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Jackson. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. He's to the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Ravens 69. Lions 55. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 64 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
69. Lions 62.
So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill in for a loss.
Throwing now is Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for two.
They'll set up to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up two more.
Ravens 77, Lions 62. Tyler Luke to kick
Now
off
after the
for
touchdown,
Baltimore.
Loop back out to kick this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Here's 1st and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point right down the middle. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion.
77, Lions 69.
So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Jackson to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
Line up for the two-point conversion.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
69.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll look to throw here. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now he's loose again.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Ravens, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next stake. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got get it, go retrieve it. Short, small, when that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.